here's the pond. It's quite full now. We want to try to finish this today. Trim the plastic sheet and put turf around the edge.
The pond's finished now. We've put turfs all around the edge, and then just like as we were doing it, we were just looking to see where the low places were. We're putting a bit more mud underneath the liner, and then that kind of brings it up to the same level. So we don't have the really low bits and really high bits. But if it's a tiny bit off, it's okay, because when the grass grows, the grass will kind of fall down over the plastic, and that will protect it from the sun. Now we're just waiting for all this snow to melt. So we're getting some stones for making a shelf in our pond. Instead of using plant pots, we're going to just make a stone wall and then fill it behind with mud. It will look a lot more natural. So we've got these nice stones here. That one's got a lot of insects, that can stay for a while. Let me see.
When we dug the pond, we dug a shallower shelf for the plants to go onto, and then Max will show you what he's planning to do.
Yeah, so the top of the shelf goes along, or like the edge where it goes into the drop-off is along there. So I'm going to put the stones right at the top, and then we can backfill behind them with soil, and there'll be a lot of space then for plants to grow. Probably just one row of stones tall is enough, really. It doesn't need to be so tall.
So here you can see the wall, the wall of stones that Max has put in. They're very neatly and nicely curved. And over this is also another stone feature where I guess frogs could rest or tadpoles can hide.
We've got some topsoil here, and then I'm just going to gently put this in the pond. We've got to do it quite gentle so it doesn't make so much of a mess. And we're going to fill up behind that little bank of stones. It's still going to disturb the water quite a lot. So we put in some now, but then the water's gone quite murky and we can't quite see. We think there's probably, yeah, a few centimetres in there. And now we're going to go and get some pond plants. And when we come back and put the pond plants in, we might put a bit more soil on top.
Okay, what are you doing here, Max?
So we're collecting pond water from this little forest pond here. And it's like a wet, older woodland. So there's all these older trees, Alnus glatinosa, surrounding us. And hopefully this pond's been established for a long time. So there'll be lots of water fleas and copepods in the water. And that will really help our pond water stay clean, because they'll eat all the algae. And that will be like purifying our pond and making it a healthy ecosystem. Yeah. There might also be like the eggs and babies of other things as well, like dragonflies and snails, which will also really help. Yeah. I'm going to try and find a deeper bit over there so I can get even more full.